Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I just wanted to come and run my mouth for a quick second. The first thing I wanted to talk about was, this is going to be just some quick hot topics. The first thing is Kanye. This is reported by the Jasmine brand. Kanye is hurt about Kim Kardashian moving on, using relationship with Julia Fox for revenge. I haven't really talked about Kanye, Julia, and this whole Kim situation. Y'all can take how listen. Kim does not care about no Julia, whatever her name is. Julia is not an ugly woman, but she ain't no Kim Kardashian. The only way I think that Kanye could really get underneath Kim's skin is if he go get him a black woman. And we know that ain't gonna happen because when he get on, he leave your ass for a white girl. Like, we know that's not gonna happen. We know that Kanye don't like the black girls like that. If Kanye would have got him a bad black girl, I guarantee you that'll probably send Kim into a frenzy. But you want to get these average looking white girls that really, quite frankly, don't hold a candle to Kim Kardashian. Go get you a bad black girl. Baby, that whole Kardashian clan will be over there in Calabasas, girl, with smoke coming out of their ears. I'm telling you. I know these things. If you want to use somebody, if you want to use somebody, just call up some bad black girl, right? And be like, look, I'm just trying to do this to make my ex-wife jealous or whatever. Whatever, you know. Girl, put her on. Why do you keep putting these white girls? Let me shut up. Oh, I forgot about this. Gonzalez. She accused Trey Songz of the R word, okay? Remember last year, she put Trey Songz is a, Lord forgive me, I couldn't hold that in another year. See you in 2022. Now, I'm not gonna lie, for some reason, I didn't like when she posted it that way, because I'm like, girl, how you gonna come out with something like that and be like, okay, I'm going, y'all, bye. That's how I took it. Maybe that's not how she meant it, but that's how I took it. So she comes back with a statement. And this is what she had to say. With what seems like endlessly reoccurring news of the alleged committed by Trey Songz, I am forced to repeatedly live in my mind and suffer news. The long suppressed horror and unbearable PTSD of by his very hands at a well-known Las Vegas hotel. I want to send love, strength, and hope to who all are victims of and its fatal nature. You are not alone. I stand with you and encourage all those who have suffered abuse to speak out and come forward. Suppression of our voices only emboldens our oppressors, and you cannot heal what you do not reveal. At this time, I humbly request my privacy, consideration, and compassion, which I fully commit to pursue the best. While I fully commit to pursue the best course of action and all of my legal options. Trey Songz has come out and he has denied all allegations. I mean, girl, do they ever admit it? Girl, do they ever admit it, girl? What were we expecting him to say? Yeah, I did it. What y'all gonna do? Like, girl. Trey, bottoms up, girl, you going to prison. Anyways, Steve Harvey condemns cancel culture, says it's the reason he quit stand-up comedy. Political correctness has killed comedy. So this is according to the Jasmine brand. While Steve Harvey has had a successful career in radio and television, a lot of his day one fans remember him from more of his years as a comedian. Sadly, it may be a very long time before, first of all, let me tell y'all something. Steve Harvey, girl, be dressing. I've been following his personal stylist for years on Instagram. Y'all just started getting into how Steve Harvey dressed. I noticed as soon as his style changed. And I found his personal stylist. He be dressed as Steve. I don't know what nobody say, child. While promoting his new ABC courtroom comedy series, Judge Steve Harvey, the comedian and actor, claimed that he couldn't do another stand-up comedy special. It were the last thing he ever did in Hollywood due to the sensitive times that we are currently in. Comedy has always been known to push the envelope and cover sensitive topics while making it funny. Unfortunately, Steve Harvey doesn't feel like it's worth the risk in today's times. He explained, we're in the cancel culture. Nobody can say anything he wants to. Chris Rock can't, Kevin Hart can't, Cedric the Entertainer can't, D.L. Hughley can't. I can go down the list. The only person that can say what they want on stage is Dave Chappelle because he's not sponsor driven. He's subscription. If I had tried to continue a stand-up, there's no way I could maintain it because political correctness has killed comedy. Every joke now, it hurts somebody's feelings. What people don't understand about comedians is that a joke has to be about something. It has to be about somebody. We can't write jokes about puppies all the time. The joke can't be all bushes about bushes all the time. Some of these jokes have to be about people because that's the most interesting topic. So if I come back, I have to wait until I'm done with my TV career, and I'm not done. I have to call it This Is It or something like that. I mean, I do agree to a certain extent. I'm not gonna lie. You know, I'm the type of person, when I see a comedian or hear a comedian, if they are basically making fun of everyone, then, you know, I kind of let my guard down a little bit, and then, you know, I kind of can get with the program. If you are one of those comedians that, you know, just goes after a certain group, okay, the girls, the kids, okay, then I may not find it funny. I do also believe that we should not tell someone whether or not they should be offended by a joke. If they say they're offended, then they say they're offended. I also want to know, does this rule apply to all comedians? Or does it just apply to the black comedians? Because a black comedian can get on stage and make fun of the Shaniquas and the Pookies and the gays and the lesbians and the trans and the, you know, the Hispanics and the Asians, and, you know, they can make all these jokes. And for a lot of us, right, we will laugh. If a white person got on stage and made fun of Shaniqua or Pookie, y'all will say that it's not funny and it's racist. So does this rule apply to all comedians, or is it a rule that only should be applied to black comedians? I'm sorry, somebody had to say it. Y'all not gonna let some white comedian get on stage, and even if he is talking about everybody, talk about black women. Even if he is joking, right? Y'all not gonna let him get on stage and talk about Pookie, even if he is joking. Now, as soon as he probably makes a joke about one of the kids or one of the girls, the LGBTQ community, and then everybody want to laugh, right? Is it really a joke if everybody ain't laughing? That's all I'm saying. I get what Steve is saying, but does this rule apply to everybody? Betty White, Betty White, basically, according to TMZ, it appears as a stroke may have contributed to her death. Can I just say something, y'all? Unless this woman was murdered or something like that, why? Because I have been seeing people, I think someone from her camp had to come out and say that it was not related to, you know, baby, the lady was like a few days shy of 100 years old. Like, why are y'all acting like this lady, like, I mean, girl, she was 99. Like, y'all acting like she was 29. Like, I could see how some people could be a little bit confused or like taken aback by Bob Saget. Is that his name? The guy from Full House? Because he was only 65. Girl, Betty White was 99. It made sense for her to die. I don't know why it has to be this big. How did she die? Girl, because she was 99. The hell? I'm just saying. I just think it's weird when I see so many people oh my God, she died. How did she die? Girl, y'all acting like somebody broke into this lady's house and put a gun to her head. If that was the case, I could understand. She was 99, y'all. The life expectancy is only 78. So she did good. Mama did good. Grey's Anatomy has been renewed for season 19. When I say Grey's Anatomy, it has to be, besides The Simpsons, Grey's Anatomy has to be probably the longest show on TV. I kind of checked out of Grey's Anatomy a long time ago. Like, that was my show when it first came. The only way I could get back into Grey's Anatomy is if they brought back Christina, if they brought back Torres, if they brought back Iggy. That's it. Is it Iggy or Izzy? Izzy, I believe. That's it. And maybe George, but baby, Shonda, you know, when Shonda through with you, baby, she gonna take you. And I'm tired of them. And I don't really watch it, but I have seen, when I might see clips here and there. But I don't know if they still do it. But one thing I hate that they do is when they kill somebody off and then still bring them back, like in dreams and stuff. Like, let Mac Dreamy be dead. Y'all killed the man left, he dead. If you're gonna kill somebody off of a show, or they're gonna leave the show, let them leave. Hell, I would rather y'all have Christina come back because all she did was move away. Okay? Torres can come back, all she did was move away. Girl, when Grey's Anatomy started chopping the girl's legs off, I said, Girl, they chopping the girl's legs off. You know what I'm saying? They have done everything that you could think about on Grey's Anatomy. I do not know how they are still going for season 19, but from what I understand, girl, the fans are still glued to the television when it comes to Grey's Anatomy. So, I mean, girl, as long as the people are still watching, I guess season 20, y'all need to call it quits. It ain't that much going on in that goddamn hospital. I done fucked around and got mad. It ain't that much going on in that hospital that y'all got enough to talk about for 20 years. I mean, I guess it's easier to say it because quiet as it's kept. I mean, what are these people? What are these people doing besides Grey's Anatomy? You know, because sometimes these, they become these stars of these TV shows, and then once the TV show's over, you don't hear from them anymore. So, in a way, I kind of understand, especially from an employee standpoint. Like, girl, if I do after this, what I'm gonna do? Are the people? Is Hollywood really knocking on my door like that? Anyways, girl, I mean, shout out to the cast. I mean, girl, clearly y'all doing something right if the people still watching. But don't you think they should want to go out on a bang? Shonda, baby, it's time to let it go. Let me stop telling people they should let stuff go, because just because I don't watch it. Because I hate when people do that. I'm doing the same thing I hate that people do. I hate when people want something to be taken off of the air when they claim they don't even watch it. And I'm doing the same thing that people do all the time. Girl, let Grey's Anatomy stay on, honey. Girl, let it stay on, honey. If the people watching, let it stay on. All right, y'all, I'm going. I'll talk to y'all girls later. I'm about to make me another pork chop. Bye.